welcome to my life. I am coming live for the second time today. Right? Just that I want to reduce my own 2 cents. Greetings, welcome to my life. On contemporary views, we discuss contemporary issues. We give our own points of view, and above all, we learn something new every day. We take home some lessons. We don't only come to talk about issues that have been happening. We take home some lessons. So, as always, you can make your voice heard at the comment section. So I just want to briefly give my own point of view on the wedding between Davido and Chioma. I want to begin by congratulating them on their wedding. It was a fantastic wedding. Love is beautiful, and I love love, and I love it when love is being celebrated. So for that reason, I want to wish them a very, 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 very happy married life. It is not easy to be married to a superstar. It is phenomenal. I guess some ladies out there think that it is a fairy tale that has come to pass. Yes, marriage is a beautiful thing. It is the only certificate, the marriage certificate is the only certificate you would have before ever getting married, before going into marriage. That one tells you, you're welcome to my life. When you join, please share the life so that others can join. Like I was saying, when you get married, you receive your marriage certificate even before you begin your marriage. This makes it more challenging, very, very challenging, because before you ever get to succeed in the marriage, you have already been awarded your certificate. So it's a challenge keeping things together. So tonight we are discussing reviews because I deal with trending issues, things that are happening like right now. And on this platform, there is no dragging, there is no condemnation, there is no cursing, there is no form of inflicting pain to anyone. But what we do here, or what I encourage on this platform, is to watch, make your own points of view, and above all, learn something from everything that we discuss here. Things in life you can learn from a situation that happened to another person. So it is very important for all of you to have this at the back of your mind. You mustn't be the victim of a particular situation before you learn something from that situation. Always have it at the back of your mind that we can always bring topics here. We discuss it like a family. Take home all there is to take home, all the lessons drawn from it. As you can see on the congratulations to them on their wedding. Jack Attack, you're welcome to my life. You can share the life. I can't take coffee because I won't be able to sleep tonight if I do. Maybe I can take coffee during the day, but at night I take only tea, and it's not yet tea time for me. So soon I will take a cup of tea. Thank you. All right, back to the topic. We are discussing Davido and Chioma. What I have to say today, I understand that many of you out there, you will not like it, but I am not here to pamper you or wash your ego or raise some standards. Have all the experiences in the world, but I think that for my age, I have listened, I have seen, I have heard a lot of things that has given me a rich foundation when certain issues are concerned. We would say that if someone, for instance, is not married, that person is not supposed to give or dish out marital advice. But I begin to wonder. No, I'm just welcome to my life, Elena. Please share the life. I am just coming on again because I just want to get Davido and Chioma off my table so that I concentrate on other things that are happening. Remember, this is contemporary view and we discuss contemporary issues here. Thank you for joining the live. Please share. Okay, like I was saying, let me digress a bit. People would always say that if you are not married, you are not in the position to dish out marital advice. But the question is, your priest in the church and the sisters as well, and then maybe some wise unmarried people are in that position to give you counsel. Now, this is what I want you to know. Everybody, everyone can give counsel. But what I want you to know is not all counsel is beneficial to you. Not all the information that you gather is beneficial to you. So my advice to you is, when you have all this information, you can sit tight with this information. You go through all of them and then filter and take just the ones that work for you. So nobody has monopoly of knowledge, and nobody is too mean or too down or too carefree about the things that have happened in their life and they hold as experiences. Just because these things did not happen to you does not mean that those who experience these things are lying or they don't have a place when it comes to giving out or dishing out advice. So back to the topic. I know that many people will not like what I have to say, but I must say it because it is the truth. And okay, I already watched so many blogs and many people said so many nice things about the couple. Myself, I am saying nice things about them too, because it is not easy. The fact that they have been together, separated, and then came back together, and then they have been challenged with the untimely demise of their baby, and then they finally end up together. Not to mention the number of scandals. Not to mention the scandals that I want to begin by reading some of the comments, the beautiful comments that I would find under things about them. Okay, someone said, long-lasting blessings to your union forever. That's a prayer I say amen to. Congratulations to the Adelekes. Okay. Okay, all right. May this your new beginning be sweeter as the days go by, just like fine wine. May God give you wisdom to lead your family. Congratulations. It's so beautiful, right? The comments are sweet. People said so many nice things. Union made in heaven, of course. Every beautiful marriage comes from heaven, of course. One and only king of our time, na men dey run am. Abi, na men dey run am. No be lie. You know? Okay. Your home is blessed in Jesus' name. Okay? OBO, the winner of today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Beautiful. Congratulations. What God has joined together, let no has joined many more. Together forever. Okay, of you. This is what I have always wanted to see. Congratulations to you, especially my Imo sister. May God bless your union. We are happy for you. God bless your union. Congratulations. Congratulations for the success of your marriage with your beloved wife. May the peace of God remain with you. Increase your love and understanding for one another so that come to my life. Please share the life when you join. Okay? Davido forever. Okay, the comments are up and coming and there are many. Now, let me break this to you. Marriage is a beautiful thing. So many people involved in marriage nowadays, they all go in with interest. Sure. I pray they remain happy. They remain ever happy. Most exactly. That's the prayer I'm making for them. But now there are some things that we won't waive. And I am not saying these things because I am actual. If you all agree with me, many people think that Chioma is a virtuous wife. She is a wife material. We are Africans. We know what our mothers went through in their marriages. It is just of recent that the narrative have been changing and things are beginning to look a little bit different. And for a typical African of strength, enduring abuse is like a sign of strength. That means you are a good housewife material. Now let me break this to you. There is nowhere in the world where you can associate strength to abuse. You can never ever equate goodness to abuse. Now, I am not questioning the character of Davido. It is already public knowledge that he is a man with 4 baby mamas. 4. This is his lifestyle. This is who he is. And his wife, Chioma, agrees to marry him with this, would I say, defect? Is it a defect? Or with this attitude of his. It is true that when you love someone, you take it all in. And to the world, Chioma has proven that she is a typical African woman because she's decided to blind her eyes to the things that she sees and the things that she hears as well on the internet. I must give, before 25, has 4 stepchildren, from 4 different women, more of faith to wait on the man. I call that abuse is a form of strength. No, abuse is not a form of strength. It is not. Most African women have gone through these things just because they did not have a choice, or because they were not ready to make any form of changes. But as you see in the world of today, change in the world of today, change is constant. People get into relationships. People get into relationships for various reasons. But if the reason you get into a relationship is because of love, it's because you want to be with that person, I believe that to make it work, the other person is doing as they please. So that we need to consider in relation to the marriage between Davido, to pick up some things so we discuss. Now, one thing I would not want the parents of today to drill their children on is to accept, to prove a point. You cannot be a wife material just because you accept all the anomalies, you accept all the things that are not correct, and then you feel that you are a wife material. I think that is a weakness to a larger. Many people or many women today are congratulating Chioma because she stood the test of time, as they claim. But in reality, she accepted abuse. In reality, she accepted disgrace, pain at a public level to be able to enjoy whatever she's enjoying today. I am asking this question repeatedly just to be able to be in a man's house. Earlier on in the video I did before this one, I was telling my audience that when a man and a woman are in a relationship, it is not like there are two equal persons in a relationship. It is just a man and a woman. Because you can't equate a woman to a man. To a larger extent, there is that small uplifting position for the man than the woman. For peace to be maintained, for stability to be maintained, that woman needs to, mellow down a bit for the man. But if this is the case and the man decides to disrespect the woman, decides to abuse the woman repeatedly, I don't think it's a good foundation for any marriage to be built upon. It's not like it's a man who is already married and then he's looking for a second wife, as in wanting to get into a polygamous relationship. No. This is a young, multiple other side chicks, impregnates them. They give birth to children. He publicly accepts his children because he loves children. I don't think this is a foundation we want to have our girls of tomorrow build their homes, their marriages on. I don't think it's a good foundation. Most people will come out and say that it is better to cry in a limousine than cry on a bike or a taxi. Understood. We all have different things in life that we value. Just as our faces are different, so are our thoughts, our desires, our wishes are different. Maybe Chioma believes that staying with a man that cheats on her on multiple occasions would make her happy. Maybe she feels that way. But you and I know, in all sincerity, it hurts when you love someone and they betray your trust. Proof. And with multiple people, not just one person, multiple people. So that foundation, to me personally, is not a good foundation for marriage. But all the same, we wish them well. Okay. One other thing most blogs are carrying, Chioma is a wife material. She's a strong woman. She won, she won, she won. Please, can you please explain to me, what did she win? She won Davido here. The position she now has is wife, no longer girlfriend. It means that it is even more challenging for her to make this marriage work to a man that you already know that he sits in and out of the pants of many women. Points that I want for us to consider, but when we consider these points, we'll consider them in relation to Davido and Chioma's wedding. The first point I want us to consider is social media is not your friend. Social media is not a friend of anybody. Now, what do I mean by social media is not your friend? Social media doesn't keep tag of good things. No. People quickly forget about the good things that happen on social media. Today, Davido has bought her a car, bought her a ring worth Maybach, did this for her, but people will suddenly forget the day Davido makes a small mistake. It is true that Chioma has never come out to cry, like publicly, oh, my boyfriend did this to me, my fiance did this to me, or this, that. It is true. She's never come out to cry. But what is the guarantee? Now that she has become wife, will she be able to contain all the things that are going to come as a result of the character of the man she got married to? Because social media would not be merciful when something like that comes to play. That Obio was pants down. He was on his knees asking to talk from a lady. In as much as there was a disclaimer that followed that particular video. But I just want every one of you out there to imagine a scenario. The man that you call your husband, your Lord, your head, your everything, you see him on a video crying to the world and begging for another woman's private part. Can you take that? How does it feel? How does it look like? How does it look like to you? Can you decipher that? Guys, I have an important call. Let me just take it. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? But now, so are they live? Are they full live? I'll call you back when I finish and then we'll talk about that. All right, Daddy. Some two people they marry, but the man get like four pikin outside. So I just like throw more light on the marriage and then so I'll get it. No, but I'll call you. Let me finish. Thank you. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I needed to take that call because if I didn't take the call, the caller will keep calling. Okay, so I was trying to paint a scenario. Sorry, guys. I was trying to paint a scenario where recorded on social media trying to beg another person for their private parts and it's posted on the internet. Guys, I don't think it's something okay. I don't think it's something that any woman would appreciate or any woman would like. It is a shame. It is so hurtful and it's not something you can promote. and the internet already have things like this. Remember the case of this girl in the US, what's her name again, Anita. She said so many things. She was so vocal about it, in as much as she apologized in the end, but she was so vocal about it. She said things that are despicable, guy. It's not like it was a one-night stand. It was a whole full-fledged relationship. What about all the other baby mamas with their own children? The internet has kept all these things. The moment she cries out, even for a second, you will be shocked that all these things will be out there for you. Now, the second thing I want for us to consider, as far as, did you manage to join? The second thing I want for us to consider is that always constant is change. The things that are appealing to you today, that so many people should have at the back of their mind. Consider the fact that your choices change at least every 7 years. Those things that matter to you, they can matter to you for effort to make these things to continue to matter. There's a high probability that you would want out. And in this situation right now, it seems Davido is everything Chioma ever wanted in a man. She has accepted him the way he is, with his bag of want, or accept this same man in due time. She should consider these things. People's choices change. I believe that so many people will not want to. I don't know what happened. My life just ended on Facebook. So many people will not want to continue in their marriages just because they are. Guys, give me a minute, please. Okay. Welcome to all of you live. I don't know what happened. It just ended, so I just restarted it again. Okay, so many people will not want for their marriage to continue if they had expiry dates. So take, for instance, now, if your choices are supposed to change in at least 7 years' time, will you still want that person? It means that there are a lot of things that you need to put together to be able, in relation to Davido and Chioma's wedding, I need for you to consider that your taste change over time. Now, the third thing that I want for us to discuss in relation to Davido and Chioma's marriage, to me, it is the most important thing here. That is discipline. Discipline. If a man wants to be with a disciplined woman, I feel that the man should also be disciplined in his own state. Hi, Elena. Thank you for joining the live.
Thank you. Nice show.
Thank you.
Wow. The network was a bit shaky the last.
Oh, that's time. Okay. So let me just round up on this point, and then if you have something to say, then you drop what you have to say. Okay, I wanted to just give me a moment. I was already on the third point, and I was saying that this third point for me is the most important, as far as considering the relationship between Davido and Chioma is concerned. This third point has to do with discipline. If you are a man and you want a disciplined wife, that discipline should begin with you first, because you are the head of your family. There is no way you will live an indisciplined life. You live like a stray cat, and then you expect for the wife that you have married to be disciplined. Now, when I talk about discipline, it doesn't mean like maybe you telling a child what to do up down, not to do these things. I understand that he is a superstar, and then the women that come to him, he can have anyone that he wants. He doesn't get to look for them, they look for him. Then he will now, because he has the opportunity to do as he pleases, just go in there and do anything he wants to do in the name of he didn't go after. You can afford anything. Would you eat everything? Because he has
very spot on. Yes, I'll start with the I wanted to talk about the second point, but you've talked about discipline, so I'll just go with this one. With discipline, you're very right. But the unfortunate and sad thing is, in the African context, it's only on the woman's side that people expect that.
Give me a moment. YouTube, I have someone on Facebook joining in the live.
The discipline aspect, but unfortunately, it's a one-sided thing. Looking at the African mindset, people expect the woman, people expect Chioma to be disciplined, and Davido can do however he wants because he's a superstar, he has the money.
My goodness.
And for me, I will not really agree with that. It should be mutual respect between two people agreeing to live together, to respect each other.
Exactly.
And to be disciplined. Yeah, and to be disciplined towards each other, not just the woman. So I really pray that things go well for Chioma, because Davido is a superstar, he has the money, he has everything. Women will come for him, and of course he might fall. But what I don't want to hear is baby mama again.
Yes, because that's his thing. That's his thing. He already has 4 of them. Yeah. That's his thing.
Yeah.
It's not sitting well. It's not nice. And to, just like you made the mention of the fact that we are Africans, to our African mothers, to our African parents, our mentality, we feel that it is only discipline should be only at the level of the woman and not at the level of the man.
What the mindset is that the woman should endure
until when? Until what happens?
Especially in this situation where money is involved, fame is involved, and everything. People expect the woman to endure like she can just.
So money now equates to her happiness. Money now equates to the abuse she's going through. Money now equates to the pain, emotional damage. Wow.
Definitely, that's what people make it look like. It's all about the money. It's all about the fame. And looking at Davido, honestly, he was so happy, and I want to just hope that he has taken a turn around. He has making that decision that, okay, I want to make that decision. This is the woman I want to live with for the rest of my life, and I respect her.
This woman.
When the woman, if you watch, there is one video that said, okay, give your promise to the family. I was expecting him to say more, but they only got the fame. What about it? What about all this follow outside? Are you just gonna continue? Will not hear that another baby mama has come up. Another baby mama is online crying, and so I feel sorry, because with the African mindset, it's all about the woman enduring, especially when money is involved, fame is involved.
My goodness.
Just be there, just manage, just keep managing. That's how all men are cheating. Women are actually justifying that men are supposed to cheat. It's sad. It's so sad.
And this is something we cannot be comfortably handing down to our girls. It is not something we are handing down to our girls.
Definitely.
Now, this third point had to do with discipline, and now discipline now gives birth to the fourth point, which is health. In relation to this same thing, now there is one thing for a man to cheat on you. There is another thing for the man to cheat raw. You get the point? Yes, because if he did not do raw, there will be no 4 baby mamas. There will be no 4 baby mamas.
Let's not just talk about baby mamas. Let's remember that there's sickness out there.
That's why I said
There's a lot of
the third point leads
disease
to the
out there.
fourth one, which is health. Having 4 baby mamas as a result of cheating, right, is the least of it. Is the least of it. We have numerous diseases you can contract and bring to your partner at home. Worst is the fact that you go about cheating and leaving proof. Each time you cheat, you leave proof. Each time you cheat, you leave proof.
It's unfortunate, but let's just consider the fact that Davido, he became so successful and famous very young. So maybe that excitement pushed him to do, the raw, the baby mamas and all.
All right.
And him being in his 30s now, I just want to believe that looking at how happy he was, Gillian, this man was so happy. Like,
why was he happy? That he got married to a woman who turns a blind eye to the things he does. Yes.
Who can tolerate?
Yes. To a tolerant woman, that's just it. To me, that's how I look at it. And there's nothing wrong with that, please. There's nothing wrong with that. You cannot teach an adult how to live their life. You cannot teach an adult the things they should like and the things they should not like. Already there's this narrative that it is better to cry in a limousine than to cry on a bike or a keke napep. You understand? But now it doesn't only end at the level of the illnesses that come with the STDs group. Those illnesses that come with STDs. What about things like heart attack, depression, OCD, all those mental health related sicknesses? Because when you are not happy, when you don't have peace of mind, all these things naturally come to you.
And that's how
all these things naturally come to you. Some STDs are treatable. What about the STD that is not treatable, that has no cure? And it's not something that he does once in a while. This is his lifestyle. He has portrayed this on numerous occasions. There is proof on the internet today, tomorrow, and forever. So based on this, I think he needs to change. Now let's go to the fifth point. The fifth point now looks like I'm just bringing down some things, but I need to emphasize on this as a point on its own. Peace of mind. I think that we are underrating peace of mind. Just because you don't go to the market to buy peace of mind, just because you cannot buy peace of mind. If your mind is not at rest, if you don't have peace within and without, you cannot function as a normal human being.
Definitely.
There is no car that will guarantee you peace of mind. There is no mansion that will guarantee your peace of mind. There is no designer bag or shoe, no private jet that will guarantee your peace of mind. I want to elaborate on this because today our world has equated money to everything. It is a shame that we value money over everything. Listen, let me tell you something. Money is not everything. Money can answer every prayer. Money can do this. Money can do this. Money can do this. If you look in Africa, his wife left him. You see Vladimir Putin, who is the president of Russia, his wife left him and got married to a teacher in Denmark.
Oh, Jeff Bezos, even Jeff Bezos.
His wife also left. Richest man, number one richest man in the world right now. Elon Musk, is he married?
I don't think so.
We also Melinda Gates left Bill Gates.
He's a billionaire.
Mabel Maku left AY. Peace of mind no be a mate. I think that it is underrated.
It is because people look at the flashy things, people look at the material things. Oh my God, wedding. No, I mean that Davido's wedding. That's a dream come true wedding.
Yes.
That's what people
Yes.
see. Thing else.
But does this
Something else.
guarantee your peace of mind? Would you be
Not at all.
happy in that marriage
No.
that is so publicized?
To be honest, I was surprised when I saw that population because I thought that it was gonna be like this, yes, populated, but not that much, It was so packed. I'm like, God.
No, it's the wedding of a superstar. People need to
I know, but
join.
I was just thinking about, superstars like Beyonce, when they want to do their weddings,
They do so, yeah.
Not proud people that, in fact, these really close people. That's how I was thinking. But when I said, okay, this guy is out there to make it happen. But then, like you said, it's not peace of mind. No, it's not peace of mind.
There's no way you're going to have peace of mind in a turbulent marriage. Be it in a limousine that you are crying, please. At night, only you know what you'll be going through.
Yeah.
Okay. According to our African traditions, when we want to marry, we don't have any deal breakers. We don't have any turn off. In a marriage like this one that happened, I think that great consideration on deal breakers, beginning from now going forward in relationship. There's somebody who would say that her turn off is cheating, but another young girl will say that all men cheat. They try to normalize it. They try to feel comfortable about it.
Yeah.
They even give the man the go ahead to cheat. Okay. There's this thing about cheating. I don't have a problem with anybody who wants to cheat. But when you cheat, can you not be private about cheating? Must you leave traces there?
I heard you talked about this video that he was begging one lady.
Yes.
Was that video real?
It was real. It was real. Just that I didn't plan, because this video is it's just my own personal view on the marriage of Davido and Chioma. I was not planning to profile the guy. I should have looked for the video and brought it here. It was live. Everybody saw it. In as much as somebody came to debunk the video and said that, it was not him on the video and blah, blah, blah. But you could see him there live, crying, kneeling down. Yes. That they should just give him 1 minute, and he was high on something. So you can imagine that. No deal breakers. Nobody. Okay, let's switch positions. Can a man be embarrassed repeatedly in public by his wife, and the man goes ahead to marry her?
They'll always argue that men are not the same as women.
No, well, let me say this again. Than a woman a bit higher, they are not equals in marriage. But the question I'm asking here: can a woman disrespect her fiance publicly, as in doing many crazy things, maybe fighting, arguing? I don't want to use cheating, disrespecting him, go to his job site, talk to him anyhow, report him to some people that don't mean anything to him, talk to him insultively, just do many nasty things to him, and then he still goes ahead to marry her. It's almost impossible.
They're not real. Yeah.
It's almost impossible.
For the men. For me, I agree with the fact that yes, men have this. I mean, we are not equal to whatever how they put it, but when it comes to this cheating thing, honestly, I think it should be equal. There are men who don't cheat out there, and why should we normalize the fact that men should cheat? Or it's okay for a man to cheat?
No, it's not. It's not okay for a man to cheat. It is not normal. That's an anomaly. And it's not normal for a woman to accept abuse because she wants to.
Only us African women who have this mentality.
And it's not a mentality we should be handing down to our daughters. It is not a mentality we should be
It's a
giving to
shame.
the
It's
young
a shame,
girls.
to be
If
honest.
you are being abused
It's a
in a
shame.
relationship, if you are being abused in a relationship, you need to address that abuse. It is not a sign of strength. Do you know why people take away their lives? Do you know why people commit? Do you know why? Because
People
they can.
underestimate emotional abuse. People underestimate emotional
Yes,
torture.
yes. You abuse them
Sorry.
physically, they let it go, but when you abuse them emotionally, they don't get to say anything. You don't know what's going through in their mind. Before you know it, somebody switches off her light by herself.
Yeah.
These are the
Yeah.
causes of these things. We underrate emotional intelligence in handling some kind of things, some kind of situations in relationship. You keep making a young girl to know that strength is when you are being abused and you don't speak. Strength is when you accept things that you shouldn't be from a man. Haba. The men out there, you too have sisters now. You have sisters.
It's a shame, to be honest.
You have daughters. We can do better as a community. We all can do better as a community.
It's a shame that even people come online, that's the truth, and they normalize the fact that, oh, men can cheat because men, it's okay. I mean, it's terrible. Yeah, and women just have to endure it and endure it. Yes, women are yes, you're stronger,
when?
You're right up there.
Let's move on. Let's make progress. The next point I want for us to consider, you don't get to make progress with when you are not patient in marriage. Thank you for joining the live. Please share the live. Patience and tolerance in marriage. Patience and tolerance have an end. You can tolerate certain things in a relationship.
You have a comment. Eloy just put a comment there.
I don't even get to see those comments. So I'm just talking.
He's saying that I'll read it for you. Cheating is in our blood. It means that it's a guy. Cheating is in our blood, but it shouldn't be publicized. In the case of Davido and Chioma, it's very complicated. Chioma can't leave her husband even if she catches him red-handed.
Okay, understood. Chioma cannot leave her husband even if she catches him red-handed. Understood. And if she has the mind, she has the heart to bear this, I don't have a problem with that. What I am saying here is that this is not a narrative that we should educate our girls on.
Why can't she leave? Is it the love or the money?
No, the money, of course. She's not there for the love. She is in for the money. Let's face facts. She is in for the money because the man has disrespect. What kind of love do you have for a man who disrespects you publicly, treats you like a fool, like mumu, and you are still there? I don't have a problem with
the money and the fame, good life,
Yes. For me, she's in that relationship for what she's getting and not for what she stands to lose. She sacrifices her peace of mind. She sacrifices her happiness, everything for the kind of life she's used to. Yes, she has made a great sacrifice.
Her family is set for life as well.
Yes, her family is set for life as well. Those are the sacrifices that some women are made to make. I don't think that she single-handedly made that decision. Her family is in support. Because I also saw a video. Usually, I don't like to talk about internet information I get on the internet when the informations are not verified. But I'll just bring out this one because there's this video, a man posing to be the elder brother of Chioma. He was saying that they should have gone to their village, to their hometown, to do her traditional wedding and not do it in Lagos, and that he is not in support of it. I think I agree with him. This is our African tradition. You don't get married to a woman in another town. You go to her father's house. But if her father and her mother accepted to come to Lagos, which is like another man's land, to give their daughter's hand in marriage, well, I don't think I have anything to say.
It was just a celebration. They got married when the baby died. I mean, when the baby passed away.
Okay.
Yeah, they got married
In
privately.
that case,
Yeah,
it's okay. Okay.
yeah.
YouTube people from Facebook are making me to understand that they had already had their traditional wedding at a location in Chioma's hometown, and this
Mm-hmm.
one in Lagos was just a mere celebration. That is very
Yeah.
okay. I don't
It
have
was
any
just a
problem
public
with
thing,
that.
you know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a public because when the son passed away, they did it so quietly, so private, you know. And I remember there was this lady who was a side chick. She came out and she was saying that she didn't know that Davido was married. So a lot of people were claiming that they didn't know. A lot of these um hungry girls were claiming that Davido, they didn't know that he was married. So I think they just had to make it public. So now if you're going in for Davido, you know that you're going in as a side chick, and your conscience should judge you for that as well. Yeah, no.
You have are there other comments? I can't see them. Somebody
Yeah,
says money and fame.
Ella says money and
Money
fame.
and
Yeah.
fame. That is it. That's what she's after, not love. That's not. It's
Yeah.
not love. Many women today have shown the world, that have made people understand that they prefer money, they prefer the fame, they prefer the good life, the body life, the baby girl life to any other thing. They are willing and able to sacrifice everything for a
But
good life.
Give me a let's face fact. If you were in Chiama's position, would you not go for the money and the fame?
Okay, now personally, I am the jealous type. Concerning her man, my dear sister, I will not lie to you. I will not be able to sit like that one day on social media, see a video of the man that I cherish, the man that I worship, the man that I love, begging for the toto of another woman. I will not sleep. Know thyself. Know thyself. And like I already mentioned, money is not everything. Whether you like it or not, money is not everything. Money can give you so many things. But just reason this out. Because you have money and you can afford all the food in the world, will you eat yourself to stupor because you can afford? No. So you can as well use money to do good things, do anything, acquire whatever you want, but not the one that is going to take you out in the kingdom.
Yeah.
I was also talking point we should be considering: patience and tolerance. Patience and tolerance have an end. You cannot tolerate forever. You cannot be patient forever. One day you will get fed up. You will grow tired and weary of the things that they have been doing to you, and you would want to react. And when that time comes, when she becomes tired, when she's no longer patient, what will happen?
It's that same internet. At that time we'll start seeing all the posts on the internet.
Yes, that was the first point. That was the first thing I said we should consider, that the internet is not your friend. The internet is not your friend. All the archives. First of all, internet does not project good things. That's what I have realized. If you do good, they don't project it. They don't dwell on it. If there is a breaking news that is positive, they don't dwell on it. Come and see negativity. Negativity, it goes everywhere. It blows. If you want to be good on the social media space, just be negative. Once you are negative, you just blow. Just do something bad. Now they will say you are not blown. Let people hear that your nude is out.
You have a comment. Now you are just talking, my sister. You will continue to be with Davido till death do you part apart.
My brother, I don't have a problem, an objection to the relationship. I do not have an objection to the relationship. What I'm saying out here is that this is not a narrative we should be building for the girls of tomorrow. This is not a narrative we should be handing down to our children. Chioma is Davido is Chioma's choice. Davido is not everybody's choice. You should have that in mind. I have made mention of the fact here that money is not everything, and I have given you instances. AY for Dangote, who is the richest man in Africa, his wife divorced him, not the other way around. Married, he doesn't have a wife. He has maybe 2 daughters, I think. He is not married. Elon Musk, is he married? Are these people not far more wealthier than Davido? almighty Putin of Russia, the president of Russia, the most revered president, the most feared, his wife left him for a common classroom teacher. Peace of mind no be a mate. You know if you buy am for market. So please stop pushing this narrative that you will continue to be with Davido till no, let them be happy. I wish them happiness. But what I am saying is accept abuse. You are with someone in a relationship, he doesn't respect you. If he cheats on you, he makes sure that there is proof that he did it, and he owns it in public that yes, I did it. Now man I be. You have sisters. Don't you have dignity? Don't you have dignity? Please. Davido is a rich man. Is he the only rich man? Is Obi Kubana not a rich man? Is Obi Kubana not a rich man? Why is he not impregnating everybody he gets to meet?
It's all about self-discipline.
It's discipline.
You think that because
It's
you have
discipline.
money, you have to go about eating. It's not. That's not the case.
When a man is not disciplined, you find him doing things like this. Why is this slide disturbing like this?
Yeah, no.
When a man is not disciplined, you find him doing anyhow. Okay, let's move on. Let's proceed. Generally, ever since this wedding happened, anybody who is not talking in favor of Davido and Chioma, people are always saying that who are not supporting them are not jealous, and they are also comfortable. Life is relative. The things that you value in your life may not be the things that I value in my life. You see life, na per head. When you lie down on your bed at night, 2 a.m., your eyes are open, you are thinking, you are crying. You are not doing so with someone, you are doing so alone. The long and short of it is that hypocrisy has taken over our lives. We criticize things that we want. We criticize things that we love. There is nobody out there who will not appreciate a man for herself or a woman for himself alone. So why would you criticize when people come to make their... Being a good housewife material is not...
It will never be. It should never be.
Many people are suffering. They're struggling with depression. They're struggling with mental health challenges. Okay, there's this news I was planning to do.
You can only tolerate to a certain point. At some point you would break. At some point you reach that breaking point where you will know that you would have to open up at some point. People only pretend and you tolerate you when your bank account is properly full.
What do people do? What do people do with all those failing bank accounts that they have? What do they do with them?
They buy designer.
Yes, after buying the designers, what else?
Yeah. That's it.
Anyway, let me read this. This is an update. Usually, like I said, I don't like to bring topics here that I have not verified. I don't like to pass unverified information on my platform. I don't like it. But this is, I don't think, but okay. There's this man, he's the CEO of Konga Nigeria Limited. Do you know him?
Who is that?
Konga, the CEO of Konga, the owner of Konga Nigeria.
No, I don't know him.
You don't know? Okay. He's a young man. According to the report, he made 2 calls. One to his elder brother. Don't miss me. If you miss me, look to the sky. You're going to see me there. And then after that, he popped out through his window to the floor and ended it all. This is a wealthy man. Konga is boasting of at least $2 million in revenue. annually.
Wow.
The man get money. In the whole wide world, he has just one biological child. One. Now he has finally decided to end it all. Why? I have said it before, and I am saying it again. We are underrated.
Mine is indirectly your mental health as well.
Yes, when your peace of mind is disturbed, when it is seized, you are no longer yourself. You're just a shadow of yourself.
That's how depression kicks in.
Yes. Now depression is like the new order of the day. It's a new normal for people to be depressed. You now find people as young as 20 with heart condition, with high BP.
It's terrible.
So can we just look at some of these things in society and learn from them? From the anomaly, the things that are not supposed to be normal, then we are trying to make them look normal. Cheating in a relationship is an anomaly. It's not normal. It's not fine.
Yeah, men
It's
or
not
female,
good.
it's wrong.
Men or women alike, cheating is not good.
Definitely.
It's a high level of disrespect to yourself first as a person, that you don't have self-respect, you don't have, in fact, you have low self-esteem. It is different when a man picks a second, a third, a fourth, even a sixth wife, like Regina's husband. We know that he's a polygamous man. But if you are tying yourself to just one woman, respect her. And man, and the women accepted to go into relationship with him like that. Not that you have a beautiful fiance, you are in a relationship with her, but before she knows it, you are giving every woman a baby. You're just dishing it out there. King Solomon of our time.
Sharing out the surname, and every woman wants the name as well.
All in all, I wish them a beautiful relationship. I wish them a beautiful marriage. Plenty love, plenty children.
Amen.
Plenty respect and discipline.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it's now official. What's this thing called? The documents you make before getting married to someone. What's it called again? That agreement that you sign. Yes. There's an agreement that you sign. Nuptial what?
Is that to secure your property?
Yes, there are some agreements that you make before you get into marriage. Most of these European people do it.
Is it prenup? Yeah.
Yeah, prenup.
Prenup. Or you don't marry without. When we get money, we'll not marry without that too.
Eh, but Davido don't get money now. You know, marry. You know, carry prenup, do marriage.
I don't think they want to reach African man.
No, for Africa, you know they for Africa. We don't have it here. We don't have it. People just go into marriage, and then if it's not working out, they sign out. Any man go your own side. But I just try to talk. I just try to talk and say, make they get at the back of their mind. Person the tire for relationship, person patient the run out, person intolerance rate the reduce. Money no be all thing.
That's if you marry wrong for the wrong reasons and the wrong person.
Okay, but we are talking about a particular couple.
Yeah.
I need to talk in marriage in general. I want to advise someone to marry. I bet when I go marry anything, I want marry, when I do anyhow, I want do it, when I marry, no concern me. But you see the one we there for public space, so all we get for cool and up for day.
Of course, you can't hear. Don't me I can't have next week too.
Yeah.
They bring up for public, not enough for bloggers.
Of course, if they make it public, we all have right to give our own point of view. And my own point of view is We should stop normalizing anomaly in relationship. They say most of the ladies want wealthy men, which some go through a lot from this depression set in. Okay, the funny thing, Elena, help me read that finish. I need to see fine. Too much light.
The funny thing is that they refuse to talk to anybody in fear of going back to their normal poor life.
Exactly. So would you term that as love? That's not love. You are looking for a wealthy man. You get a wealthy man. He treats you like trash. You stay because you want to maintain your body lifestyle. Your baby girl, like, doesn't mean you love that man. You don't love him. You love his money. You love his pocket. And this is not a narrative we should live with our girls that are growing up. We cannot teach our children this because it's not representative of the people we are. No, we were tradition.
It's sad because with social media now, people just want to show up.
Let me read this comment. The funny thing is that they refuse to talk to anybody in fear of going back to their normal poor life. Yes, exactly. They don't want to be poor again. A man is giving you the kind of lifestyle that your father did not give you. Why would you want to go back to? Of course.
It's not you.
I swear.
It's not you.
So now you agree with me that that's not love, right? It's not like the woman is staying because she loves the man. Is what she's benefiting from.
It's a benefit, benefit you get to make.
So she prefers to cry in a limousine than cry in a keke napep. Is that love?
But let's just be funny a bit. You know, even poor guys cheat. I don't know, poor guys too cheat. So at the end of the day.
Wait. See, my problem, the only problem I have with this cheating of a thing is you must not make it obvious. Go and cheat. Do what you want to do, but you don't have to make it obvious. And in the case where you are caught cheating, it is only decent for you to just accept and then change if you can. Remember that everybody in relationship is an adult, and the thing is, hypocrisy will not let us grow well in life. It will not help us. Everybody who doesn't want it is doing it. Most of the people who don't want it, they're there. They're doing it. Anyway, they always say that now who they catch na be thief. Abi, now who they catch na be thief. If
now they catch
na be thief, yes. If you have not been caught, you are not guilty.
You know, air condition there for Chioma is can if you tolerate, but you get money, you know, broke men to do cheat, then they torment you until they
cheating should not be something that we should even be considering now. I'm trying to say here that I am cancelling all the anomaly. Those things that are not normal and they were trying to make them normal. They are not normal. In a relationship, there should be discipline. Have self-respect for yourself and your private partner. You call it private, but you don't waste time to bring it out and show it the moment you find somewhere to go to. Please.
It's just self-respect, to be honest. Self-respect.
Yes, discipline. Yeah. I'm crying. Discipline.
And that commitment that, okay, I'm with this person. Yeah, this is the person I want to be with. That commitment.
Even if you want to go and do something, just go and do that something. You don't need to leave proof.
Why should you go and do something?
Women are supporting the fact that some women, they'll boldly come out and say that all men cheat. It's a normal thing for them to cheat.
Motivational speaker, they support it that women can cheat. I say, now, mental tradition. I say, the African mindset.
I know if I blame them. I won't blame all those people who are looking up to motivational speakers and influencers. What happened to your parents? Your parents should be your first role model.
Tell ladies that man can cheat and cheat, don't leave, just stay there. I'm like, what? If this man go carry sick and kill, your own life don't end so because you
I'm
want
telling
to
you.
get some title. So it's sad. Anyway, we hope that things will change one day.
Ha! My own is, can we stop normalizing abnormal things? There is nothing like a wife material is a woman who accepts cheating. A wife material is a woman who accepts all the children her husband gives birth to out of the home. There's nothing like a wife material is a woman who does not speak out when she's been abused.
Just stay you quiet, don't talk you. That's a good one. You can do whatever. Just
close your eyes, close your ears, and then you stay.
And that's why maybe people don't even like. I know that he's married now. Maybe that's why people don't really like this other lady, Sophia, because maybe she's not that lady who would tolerate all that thing.
No. For the case of Sophia Momodwe, they said that what I gathered online is that Davido's family did not like her because she is older than Davido. She was born in 1987 and Davido 1992. Is he not in the best position to choose the wife that is good for him?
Age, I mean, people are married. I mean,
why should age even be a factor when choosing a partner?
Age never be a factor, yeah.
Why should age even be a factor?
Can get married to a grandfather then. For me, it's all about that love, you know.
No, they say that a man must always be older than the woman.
What are those days now?
That's what they're saying.
Women now get married to younger men and they live happily. Look at Clemento and do you know that
No, there are a couple of them. Even this Nigerian actress, Anita Joseph, she's older than her husband, I guess. There's also this one. Yeah, they're happy now. They're not happy.
Yeah.
Uche Obodo.
What about that bond, that connection, you know, that connection? If the connection is not...
Why are we even going far? Look at Macron, the president of France. Look at Macron.
That one, look at that one. A great grandmama.
Are they not happy?
So,
they're happy with no children. They're happy with no children. The lady has 2 children and the man hasn't a child. And they're happy.
And he's faithful.
He's faithful. And he loves her. So what have you? Age should not be a criteria for choosing a partner. It doesn't make sense.
It should not be the first or the turn off, you know. No, I don't think so. Anyway. For example, we have our own celebrity couple, Clemento. Look at how young that guy is.
Yes, Clemento and what's the name of the woman again? Nora Brown and Clemento. They are happy together. You can see them posting their relationship back to back.
You can see the commitment, the love.
Well, I think that my message has gone across. I celebrate the couple. I am happy for them. I wish them whatever they are wishing themselves. And I plead with all of you out there watching not to normalize the anomaly that happens in relationship like abuse. We are in quote. You should not accept this anomaly. We can all be better. The men can develop discipline. They can increase their level of self-esteem, because I feel that a cheating man lacks self-esteem. He wants to prove himself. He wants to show himself out there, and the best way he can do that is to, have multiple women answering to him. They should also have some pride and dignity for their private part, because it is called private part for a reason. That is because it is really private. It is called private part for a reason. That is why it is really private. So we should not just
come. Thanks for joining. Somebody say call me, please.
I'm on live. How can I call you? I'm on live. Share the live. Thank you for joining. It's called private part because it is private. So we should not just be putting it out there if the opportunity prevails. You understand? So my brothers out there, my uncles, my fathers out there, I urge you to keep the private part private, and don't just use it just because the opportunity prevails. I'll still use food and as an example. If you have all the money in the world, you can afford all the food you want, you would not eat to kill yourself just because you have the money to eat or to buy whatever. You understand? So let's appreciate the women in our lives, and I pray that Chioma and Davido stay glued together. I wish them love, more money, many good things in their lives. I, for one, I love love. So I am happy to see people in love. I love when people love each other. I love love. To the girls out there, let me state this categorically. Money is not everything. Money is very good, oh, very good, very good. Money taste, it's fine, but it's not everything. It cannot guarantee you peace of mind. When your peace is taken, that's when you know that all the money in the world will not mean anything to you. Just take for instance, many people, when you're working freely, you don't know what it means. Wait until your freedom is taken from you. You are in prison. You are in one room, in a cell. You are not allowed to do the things you want to do. You are not allowed to see the people you want to see. You are not allowed to go around. You just stay in one position until your freedom is taken. Then you'll be able now to appreciate what it means to be free. It's the same thing with money. My brother, my sister, you will not find it funny. You will not find it funny. There comes a point, just ask the rich people, all those rich people who have made it, ask them. Ask them.
We saw Michael Jackson, we saw Whitney Houston.
Yes, exactly. Those were wealthy people who could no longer, they could no longer take it anymore. They could no longer take it anymore. They could not. So money is not everything.
But it's important. It's important.
Yes, very important. Very important. And my advice to the women of today, if you want to live a body life, please work hard. Do not live your body life in someone else's account. Do not wish to buy the hair that you want, the car that you want, go to the vacations that you want for another person to pay. Please, there is dignity in labor. I will always tell you this. That drink that you buy with the money that you earned, I think it tastes better in the mouth than the one that somebody offers you. Hey, Ebenye, welcome to my life. You don't have to wait on handout from men to live the kind of life that you want. There is this story I have not been able.
It might only be an addition to what you already have, not like you're there waiting for somebody to rescue you.
Exactly. Let the gifts from men be an addition to what you already have. Have some value of your own. Have something that belongs to you. And then when the man adds to what you have, and then you have surplus. That's how it should be. You do not have to wait or create your own program in the pocket of another person. You want to use somebody else's son to be your ATM card to live the kind of life. that you desire.
Play,
And
play, play, mama.
work.
Play, mama.
They are
Play.
even saying that Chioma is a chef, she's an entrepreneur. Honestly, I've never seen her cooking. I saw Hidabasi
Yeah, I
cooking.
just read it social media. So she's a chef, but I think after the son died, she just abandoned everything, and now I don't know. Maybe she's doing it behind, but she abandoned everything, and now she's maybe just looking out
Because
for that.
they say Sophia Momodu is a serial entrepreneur. At least I have seen her, because I went to do my research. I followed up. Yes, you can see that she's a brand ambassador, she's an influencer. So I saw a couple of things. She's busy at her own corner. So even if they want to say that she's using the
She has
baby
her
to
own
cash
money.
out.
She has her own money. Yeah,
Yes, she has something going on for her, and whatever she's cashing out from her baby daddy, she's adding to what she already has. Not that she doesn't have anything, and then she's just using the baby daddy as all the beauties out there. Earn something for yourself. Let whatever you're getting from a man be the addition, be the surplus. Do not live your life depending on hand down from men. They will give you, but they will use you as well. They will do anything to you. There's also this trending story in Nigeria, where this Celine and Afiba case, I don't know, you guys following that? Anyway, it is said that the girl, she left for hookup. She left, one came in from Ghana to Nigeria, met a friend in Nigeria, and the both of them left, I don't know which town, to Port Harcourt. And then they got to, or is it Aba, to Aba, something like that. And somehow, both of them have been missing for a couple of
Oh, I
months.
heard that story.
Yes, and the story is being investigated now. Most of the time, these men are able to prey on young women because the women desire things they cannot afford from in a mansion. To ride all the big jeeps, all the big SUV. Who the hell are you? You want to live a baby girl life, a body life, but you want to sit at home doing nothing. How do you expect to sustain that lifestyle? How?
Sugar daddy pay for it.
You see a girl proudly telling you that she's into hookup. I am into hookup.
What's that hookup thing? Is it?
Hookup is kind of what would I say, advanced prostitution or something. Abroad they say escort.
They do it online. They do it online. Hookup side. They just do it like that.
Some influencers on their pages run programs like hookup platforms, something like that. There are also Facebook pages. There are also other things. There are also other platforms. There are apps as well that you get to meet these girls, but they are so proud of what they do, and they tell you, I am into hookup. Then you engage them, you pay them, and then they deliver. So they feel that selling themselves. Some people will come out to say that because life is challenging, they need to do that. But if life is challenging for you, you get into hookup, you raise some money. Why don't you leave? Why don't you stop? If you don't want to do it,
because life has been challenging for everybody.
It's
just a lifestyle choice. You just make that decision to do it. You know, you want fast money, you want to wear designer, you want to show online.
Good.
Show online, and then you say life is hard. Life is hard. Go and sell tomatoes. I used to sell tomatoes in the market. Life was hard. Because life was hard.
So that is it.
I worked for Neptune Cabaret. Life was hard. I was there after uni because life was hard. So when someone says life is hard, so I have to go sneaking around, I think that's not an excuse. Because there are little jobs that people can do, but they don't want to do it because for them it's too small. It will not afford what they desire, the big lifestyle, designer things that they want to buy. So they want to go for the fast money.
I will always say this: there is dignity in labor. Earn something first, and then when a man hands down to you, you now increase or you overflow. So chasing men for money is not ideal for a young woman. But when you talk, they don't want to hear. They just want that easy life. They want to eat good food. They want to live in a good house. You want to do everything. You want to travel.
You're not working. You want the latest phone, but you're not.
Exactly. Phone. Mobile phone. iPhone has been the downfall of so many girls. iPhone 15, iPhone 14, iPhone 11 has ended so many girls. Can you imagine that? You have a bank account of 0 francs or 0 naira or $0, but you want to possess a phone of 1.5 million, 1.2 million.
Terrible, to be honest. Terrible.
I don't have a problem with any person desiring anything, but when you desire things in life, work hard to have these things you so desire.
Yeah, that's the thing, work hard.
Do not depend on the mercy of people's hands down. If they hand down things to you, they will surely use you. Remember, in this life, there is nothing that is free. Look at it closely. If they tell you that this thing is free, nothing is free. You are the price of. Why would you choose to sell yourself so cheaply? Nothing is free. It's at night from free calls. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. Look at it closely. If they are giving you something, they are collecting something from you. If you don't see it,
you collect with the other hand.
yes. If you don't see it, if you don't see whatever they are collecting from you, it means that you yourself, you are the thing they are collecting. If they are not collecting something, you are the person, you personally, you are what they are collecting.
Yeah.
So ladies, can we just reason these things out?
Yes, of course we can.
Day by day, we live in and out of life with these things. Make your sanity. You don't need to be beggarly all the time. I mean, some of you are out there who are lucky enough to meet men that care for you. That's a bonus. It's good. But if you don't happen to come across benevolent people, it should not be an issue.
Like you come across stingy men.
Yes. And the thing is, what I notice in life is you attract what you give. Seriously. I don't think a generous woman will attract stingy men. I don't think a generous woman will attract stingy men. It's not possible. You attract what you give. That's one thing I noticed about life. You attract what you give. If you cannot pay for your transportation to see a man, imagine. You are stingy even to your own self. A man invites you out. You want him to pay for your hair. You want him to pay for the clothes you wear. You want him to pay for the cab that is going to bring you to the venue. Honestly.
And even when you go, you carry your whole quarter and go, so you
yes.
demand money.
Or you take your backpack where you are going to yourself. To your own self. I'm not talking about the man, to your own self. Some will say that, but I'm in my house quietly. He's the one that invited me. Yes, understood. But when you have people do everything for you, how do you feel? You don't do anything for you. Are you a handicap? Are you a handicap? Why will you allow people to do everything for you? People should be adding to what you have already done for yourself. Even the light is telling me that this show has overstayed.
Oh, it means so maybe next time again. Have you trashed that custody thing already?
Yes.
Okay.
There was an update. The video I did. Okay, you didn't watch the video from the beginning, right?
No.
Okay, yes,
Anyway,
I gave the
I watched.
update. I gave the update
Okay.
in the afternoon. Yes,
Okay.
basically the lady was just explaining why things turn out the way they turn out. That Davido and Sophia dated from 2014 to 2017 and they separated, and then again from 2020 to 2021. Of course, when Chioma was already in the limelight, yes. So he was cheating with his baby mama using his wife. He's cheating in his now wife using his baby mama. Was cheating on her, yes, with the baby mama. So the baby mama wanted out in 2022 and she didn't want to have any backdoor business again, but the father got angry and decided not to relate with the baby mama and her baby. That is according to what Sophia Momodu wrote in her reply to him. And that she has proof that even school fees he was no longer pay for her education. And I was like, if the relationship did not work out, why would the two of you not come to a common ground to raise the child? Who is important here is the child. That child is the most important thing between the two of them, like right now. The welfare of that child is of utmost importance. You already have been in the life of the child and then suddenly you just disappear. You are no longer in the life of that child. It doesn't make sense. So that was what I was looking at in the update. See, even my light is telling me that.
It seems that the life has failed, so mine not just have to talk anymore.
The life should allow me to say my mind. Oh, the life should allow me to say my mind. I'm speaking with my sisters and we are reasoning just fine, especially here on YouTube. They were reasoning just fine. We need to change the narrative to hand down to our younger ones and our children.
Yeah, I feel for Sophia though, but I don't really buy that online statement that they gave, because I thought that Sophia was the one who declined that the daughter should not go to Davido's.
No. She said that. Sophia Momodu said that Davido stopped caring for their daughter when she ended their relationship in 2022, when she saw that it was not leading to anything positive. Yes, and but to solve the issue, that Davido, for the fact that his grant custody to them because it seems they are not good enough.
That's no grounds now. Nothing can happen to anybody.
Yes, it can happen to anybody, and I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, that thing still breaks my heart, but I don't think it's something that you can say, oh, because this happened. It can happen to any. That I saw that like just negligence from the people, not even Davido, not Chioma, but the people who were left to take care of that child.
People, exactly.
Look after that child properly.
Exactly.
And it can happen to anybody.
But you know that.
That's my grounds to say
but
that,
you know that in any law court, right? As a parent, you will be held responsible if things don't go well with your kid, right?
Yeah, but they cannot hold them responsible now again. It's not like they left that child.
Nobody, only their conscience alone is dealing with them now, my dear. Only their conscience alone is dealing with them.
The thing is that, Gillian, even if it was Chioma who was there with that child, it could still happen. So it's not like
it's an accident. The baby passed due to an accident. But now I am saying that blogs are carrying the narrative that even if they happen to go to court and Sophia gets to tell the court how the baby passed, it's going to work against Davido.
I don't think so anyway, but hopefully they come to a common ground.
That is what I have been saying all along.
I hope they don't even go to court. Let them just come to a common ground and just do.
That they have been seeing their private parts.
And who knows, it can still,
They can
it can still
they can
happen.
solve this problem amicably. They don't need to go to court.
Amicably, like it would.
They can solve their problem amicably. We don't need
Oh
courts
my
in
God.
everything. They have now, you see, they have remained family forever. Let's face fact.
Yeah,
Any
I
day
just think
that they
that's
will
just.
call for
Uh-huh,
mother of the child, Sophia will be there. Father of the child, Davido will be there. So you cannot deny that child the presence of both parents. I'm saying this thing. You cannot deny that child. In as much as they hate the both of themselves, they hate each other right now. They don't want to see each other's guts, but they cannot deny the child of her parents, whether they like it or
and with
not.
time, I think they'll both heal with time as well.
Well, the other thing too, Davido shouldn't have dragged Sophia to court. This,
That he made, that he gave.
if he sued her today, for instance, the wedding passed on the 25th. If he sued her today, or if the information was made public today on the internet, it's better. Not that you drag her to court today and then in 3 or 4 days time you're getting married to another person. Child, let's administer grace to each other.
He wants to break her.
Yes, to break her. That's what I'm saying. Psychologically, emotionally, is bad. It's bad. It's not something that you should do to somebody you have once, had some kind of business with.
Why now? Why did he wait until Gideon, when this man see that you're doing well, you're on your own. See the birthday that she made for the baby, for the girl, for the little girl, by herself. When they see that, they become a bit insecure and jealous, and they want to do everything to just break you down. And I think that's what Davido did.
Maybe
I don't care.
Maybe we'll have a joint show on this topic, and then on a different day. Truth is, when they expect that the woman should not do well in life, they expect that the woman should be crying and begging them. But when a man leaves a woman and the woman is making it in life, if her situation is getting better, they are not happy about it. They don't feel fulfilled. They expect for the woman's life to end when the woman leaves them. They don't pray. Yes, they don't pray for good things to happen in the life of that woman. Because she left me, maybe they
keep begging.
Yes, there's this pride and ego thing that they try to project towards that woman. But my advice goes to all fathers out there. If you have children with a woman, try to find common grounds for the two of you to be in the life of your child. The truth is, most of the time, children are more glued and more attached to their mothers. In a normal home, in a typical home where there is a father and there is a mother, the child is more glued to the mother, maybe because of nurturing, more than the father in most cases. Then imagine a situation where you become a deadbeat father. You go give a leron, you impregnate, and you don't, you are not present. What will you tell the child in the future? What? Imagine you are, say, 50 years or 60 years or 55 years, and then a young man or woman of, say, 20 years is put before you. This is your child. What will be the line of discussion you'll be having with that person? What will you be talking about? The kind of food you liked as a child, their experiences in life, try as much as possible to be in the life of the children equally. Be there.
Yeah.
Today we have dysfunctional families. Dysfunctional families in our world of today is the new normal. Is the new normal. You hardly find a human being in this world who doesn't have a stepbrother or a stepsister. Where are we driving to? May man no marry a brother or a sister someday. Yes. It's almost impossible to see someone who doesn't have stepbrothers or stepsisters. When a father falls, you see another group of children coming to their father's funeral. It's good. Before you know it, people will start getting pregnant for their relatives. So.
Maybe some people have even fallen victim for that already.
Yes. At first, they will say that it's the father. The father goes out and have much. What can we say about that? Recently, whose 3 children, none of them belongs to him.
No, it's high blood.
My goodness. And they say DNA should not be a compulsory test in the hospital. Please. We need DNA. We need DNA in the hospitals. Yes. Compulsory. We need it so that we can curb that.
I think it's an interesting topic to.
Yes, to do on with a woman in the house for 30 years. You have children you have grown to love, you trained, and in the end, none of them belong to you. It is different when a woman gets into a marriage with children. The man is aware that these children are not his children. But it is difficult and painful in a situation where he has raised children who are not his.
Oh, that's bad.
And we see this every day. Every day. They say men are cheating. Nowadays, it looks like the women they are now taking the lead. Coupled with the fact now that some women have been blessed with small finances. We have big women nowadays. So we have big women nowadays. In those days, women were not allowed to work. Maybe childbearing was, reducing their potential. But in a more liberal world of today, many women are able to work. They can earn their own money. They can be independent. But this independence now is passing through their brains and taking them where they don't know.
They are trying to run the race now with men,
No. Even if they try, a woman will never be equal to a man. Honestly. Honestly, the feminists will not agree. But it's a fact.
Thanks for joining. Thanks both for joining. Okay, I need to put this little girl out now.
It's a fact. A man and a woman in a relationship are not equal. They will never be equal. Even to time immemorial, they'll never be equal. For the Christians, your Bible is telling you that one of the ribs, just one bone, was taken off of a man, and then a woman was formed with that one bone. It should tell you a lot when it comes to relationships between a man and a woman. So if you have this, you will be peaceful. I think you will have peace of mind. Today's women are not yesterday's women. So men, please understand this. To make money, others love money. They depend on men for money. So which one are you?
The men also impose that on women, that don't work, don't work, just stay at home and provide. They don't do that anymore.
It's rare. It's rare nowadays because of the economic situation. There's hardship all over. So that narrative of most men not wanting their women to work because they can provide is really, and every level-headed person, Bible dey talk am, no food for lazy man. How you wan do manage domain as some man just give you all the time? No make sense now. That doesn't spell good. Thank you. Here we are objective. Here we are objective. We say it as we see it. We don't pamper your ego. We don't lie to you. We don't agree with you to please you. We just say it as it is. And for life before you learn lessons. And today we are gathering lessons from the life and marriage of Chioma and Davido. To reiterate, we have spoken about their deal breakers, those things that will make you not to marry a man or a woman. Two-way. We talked about forever. When that time comes, when you run out of patience and tolerance, what happens? We talked about health. A cheating partner is a risk to your health, to their health, to the health of their children and their family as a whole. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. That's okay.
I'll catch you later again. We'll arrange another show now.
No wahala, it depends on you.
Okay. All right. Move me now. How you come on?
Now you are the struggle down. So, hey, my battery is low. That's okay. Okay. So I was just like reiterating the points we already made here. And discipline, we talked about discipline too. There is supposed to be discipline for both man and woman. If you are cheating, it means you are not disciplined and you don't have self-respect, or you have a low self-esteem. So you should learn to be disciplined. And now one of the final things I'll be mentioning here, peace of mind. We have underrated peace of mind for so long. Right now we have been underrating peace of mind. Just because you don't get to buy peace of mind in the market doesn't make it cheap. If you have all the money you have in the world but you don't have peace of mind, I think you will not be able to cope with life. You will not be able to cope with many things. So that's like a roundup for everything we have been discussing here today. In all honesty, I wish the couple a fantastic married life. And for those who are just joining now, I encourage you to go back and watch the videos. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I believe it's time for you to do so. I want to say thank you to all those joining me for the first time and newcomers. I'm grateful that you're joining, and I want to say that we would be talking more frequently these days. I will be coming live more frequently so we can discuss. If you have any comments, you can post them in the comment sections. If you have anything you want me to talk about, you can post them in the comment section as well. On that note, I beg to leave so that I can prepare for more updates tomorrow. So thank you all for watching and see you soon.